Last week, Ryan Gamer went into the final round of the Northern Shore Open tied for the lead, but an inconsistent closing day saw him finish in 6th place. He still holds the #1 spot in the FedEx Cup standings, and now the focus turns to getting back to winning ways. This week, it's Bay Hill for the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Welcome to Gamer Ability, Ryan here, and today we are in week 10 of Ryan Gamer's second season on the PGA Tour, and we are headed to the Arnold Palmer Invitational at Bay Hill. Now, last week in the Northern Shore Open, we were sitting atop the leaderboard. There was a 3-way tie for first going into the final round, and we fell short. I mean, just way too many mistakes, too many bogeys, and Xander Schauffele got the win by 4 strokes. So we're looking to bounce back this week. It was a great first round, and the final round, we lost our putting stroke. Definitely, that was the big one, and we just made way too many mistakes. You can't win tournaments making mistakes. So today, let's get back on track, starting with the practice round here at Bay Hill to try to get max attribute boost for the week. We need a tier 3 activation today, +7 to all attributes. We are going for 2 under or better. Then, of course, we're going to dive into round number 1 of this 2-round tournament. It's always a battle at Bay Hill. I love this golf course so much. It's one of my favorites to play. Now it's time to have a good practice round. Now, last week, he did not have a good practice round. I mean, it was a rough one. Jerry was not impressed. So Jerry expects perfection today at Bay Hill. It looks like we activated all 3 tiers last year here and boosted attributes by 7. So we're looking to do that today. What settings for the practice round? It's probably going to be easy. Yeah, easier settings. It's not going to be like this for the actual round, but that means it should be very scoreable. The goal is 2 under or better. If you all get some enjoyment today, drop a like. It really helps the channel, and subscribe for plenty more sports game content. I really am feeling good today. You know, that last round, it was just one of those rounds where we kept fighting, but we just kept making mistakes. We never gave up. But sometimes you just lose the swing, whether it's the putting stroke or every stroke. You know, I feel like it was a little bit of everything in that round. But yeah, we had some great shots. Simple as that. But here we go. Hole number 2, par 3 to start the day. Honestly, a great one to practice. This is one of the toughest holes for me, and it's the second hole on the course. So, okay, I really think a 2-iron is the only way. Let's hit the 2-iron about halfway steep here. I mean, a perfect to start practice. You know, Jerry's over there smiling. I don't know if I've ever birdied this hole. This may be the first if we can make this. That's a beautiful shot, but I mean, still a tough putt. Look, Jerry giving high fives in practice, saying, how about it? 20 feet, downhill 1 inch. You know, Jerry's just out here trying to build confidence in Ryan. That's all he's trying to do. Build Ryan's confidence up. Cut! Just barely missed it. That could have been my first birdie here. I really don't think I've ever birdied this hole. Maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong in the different career mode series where we played Bay Hill. It's been a lot. I want to say maybe we birdied it in the EA Sports PGA Tour series. I think we did. Okay, I'm going to go choke tee shot here, a choke 3-wood. Honestly, this is a great hole to practice because historically speaking, Ryan spent a lot of time in the water here at Bay Hill, and this is one of them. It's one of those shots, you look at it, you're like, that's simple. I'm not going in the water until you do. And I'm sure you all have been here before. I mean, I can't be the only one who's headed into the water here. You know, you attack this pin location, you land short or right, you're done for. It's got to be a partial approach shot, 60-degree wedge. We can't do a choked approach here. It's not the right range. Oh, boy. Okay, if we keep the swing up, it's going to be a big-time game. A big-time game. Ryan, you do know you're playing golf today. Well, golf's a game. Big time round. Got to make this 15-footer, downhill 3 inches, smooth left to right. That's still the most frustrating thing in this game. We'll take our par and be on our way. I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to even mention it. We're just going to move on. That's it. You know how bad I want to tell a life story right now and talk about it, right? You all know what I want to say. Par 5, let's score right now is all I'm going to say. Jerry said, wake up, Ryan. That is beautiful. A power drive smashed. Let's get an eagle. Almost had an Albie last week at Marigold Cove. And we had a couple eagles. We also had a couple eagle near misses, which would have changed everything in that final round. Look at that look at Ryan's face. He looks so mad. I may have forgot about it. Ryan, the virtual athlete, has not forgot about it. Did you see that look? He just smashed a drive. He's 178 yards away on a par 5. He's mad. Oh, boy. 182, uphill 3 feet. A mad Ryan is a dangerous Ryan. Just think to NHL 26. Here we go. We gotta birdie this. Focus up. Now he's smiling. There we go. Looking back at the legendary caddy Jerry. Come on. One time. Get in there. Just barely. There's one. We need one more. Come on. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? Wait, never mind. That was an eagle. We hit such a far drive there. I completely glanced over the fact that that was an eagle. I'm actually glad I didn't know that before the putt. It would have changed my strategy. We sent it and sent it right in. A little eagle in the practice round. I never eagle that hole. That's why I'm so shocked. That is such a tough hole to eagle, and we made it look easy. That means right now, Tier 3 activation, which means +7 to all attributes for the entire tournament. Something we did not have last week, and well, it showed down the stretch. 151, uphill 4 feet. You all know what I like here. A choked approach 8-iron. I'm not afraid of the water. Actually, why would we even mess with the water? I am afraid of the water. Like, why are we going for it? We're 2 under. Even though that's pretty aggressive. Yeah, that was me playing it safe. So clearly I miscalculated something because we struck that perfect. That was me playing it safe. Okay. Let's not do that in the final round. Or well, especially the final round, but not the first round. Get in! What? It's not about how you start, it's how you finish. Now, last week is about how we started and not how we finished. We got to change that mindset this week. That is going to be a +7 to all attributes, a -3 through 4 holes of practice, an eagle, and a birdie. Are you kidding me? Let's get on out there to round number 1 at Bay Hill and dominate. Now, let's see what the conditions are for round number 1 of the Arnold Palmer Invitational here at Bay Hill. Southeast winds, high wind speeds, firm and fast conditions, way tougher than what we just had in practice. Let's play some high-level golf, everybody. Get those one-times ready. I'm feeling good. The swing was great in practice. Let's execute in both rounds today and win here at Bay Hill.
Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Welcome to the Arnold Palmer Invitational. The first round is about to begin. Welcome everyone, I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group today, and John McCarthy is on the course as well.
And here's your look at the leaderboard before we tee off. So right now, Jason Day is dominated. 6 under through 9 holes. I mean, if he keeps this up, he's going to be at 12 under in these really tough conditions. Now, I don't think he can hold on to 6 under, but would not be surprised based on what this leaderboard is looking like right now if the leader after today is 9 or 10 under. So we're going to have to lock it in. Here we go. Let's play some golf.
Let's get down to the first hole.
All right, let's focus up. Fairways and greens. That's all Jerry said to Ryan today. Fairways and greens. Fairways and greens. Fairways and greens. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? That was the only speech. That was it. I don't think Jerry will be too happy about that one. Jerry's already saying, well, that's not what I meant,
That's
Ryan.
the thick stuff.
That's on me for going for it. But I've got a shot for this. And I'm serious. A 3-wood, not a punch. Do not get carried away. I know what you're thinking. It's not a punch shot. It's a hybrid. It's a hybrid 3-wood punch. It's like a punch, but not a punch exactly. Watch this.
Oh, yep. This is left.
Honestly, if that was not left,
here. He has to
that
get
was beautiful.
Up and down.
This is a very difficult shot. 21 yards, uphill 3 feet. Pretty good lie here. If we can land this about 16 yards, roll it up, we'll be in good shape. That side slope really concerns me, and the upslope. Very tough Evo swing. Oh, that's lovely. Come on. Fairways and greens.
This putt is
We
for
missed them
par,
both.
and it would be a big one.
Beautiful. It could have been a lot worse from where we were. When you all saw me pull out that 3-wood shot, you all probably got very nervous. Oh boy. Now in the practice round, we almost had a birdie here. 237-yard par 3 here on hole number 2. And it's very challenging. In this wind, we're going to probably have to hit a 3-wood. I just don't think a 2-iron is going to get there. I mean, maybe if we blast it, I'm going to de-loft it just a bit. Hit it just a bit shallow and just hope we can get it through. That's a good strike.
That was right on target.
Yeah, it's going through. Keep on rolling. Come on, ball. I don't think it's going to go all the way down. They're firm and fast, but not very firm.
But a long way away from the cup. Henny, what do you
51
see in this
feet.
putt?
Downhill
this
1
is
foot.
Going hard left.
Yeah, I'd say Hitty. I mean, this is a very challenging putt. If we hit it too hard, it's either going to go off to the left side of the green or go behind the green. Okay, let's just make it. Just got to hope Jerry didn't put the hammer back in the golf bag today. We had the hammer last week in that final round. I tell you, it's just tough to play that one that far outside.
Solid job.
Thank you, Andrew. I feel like it's just impossible to play it out that much. Get in. Come on. That's a big time par. That's a bogey hole right there. First 2 holes are bogey holes. If you miss the fairway at first, and then if you had the putt we had,
The tee shot
or you
at
hit
3.
the bunker. Oh boy. lot of memories on this one. Not only off the tee in the water, but the other water as well. A lot of water memories here. Let's not make a new one.
That's an incredible drive.
That'll get the heart rate up.
This shot is about 130 yards from the hole.
Wind coming right at him.
I felt the pull too. I just knew I'd pulled it, and yeah, we kind of got lucky. 128, uphill 2 feet, water to the left. This is a nightmare pin location, but I like a choked approach 9-iron, right in the wind, and go right for it. I'm not afraid.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
That's a great swing and good distance. Right there. I just thought the side hill lie was going to pull it to the left more.
15 feet.
So maybe I was a little scared because
what do you see
really attack it.
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
Yeah, it's moving left quite a bit. 15 feet, downhill 2 inches. And these are the putts you got to make. If we want to win at Bay Hill this week, these are the ones we got to make. That just dove.
Oh,
wow.
Almost.
Right off the club face.
Not a bad
even with an open
right
club
there
face.
from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Ryan does not love it.
Remains.
We'll take it. Honestly, for the first 3 holes here, even is a great score. Usually I have a bogey on one of those 3. So here we are, even in the first scoring hole right here. At least I call it that. We'll see.
We've made our way to a par 5.
I wonder what Jerry's saying there. Send it? He's saying a lot, actually. I think he said send power drive into the fairway. It's probably more like, hey, Ryan, you see that water up there to the right? That creek?
And going.
Don't go there.
That might be the best swing of the day.
Thank you. Thank you, Andrew. We needed that. And I don't know if we can get there in 2. But it's not really a huge deal if we can't. I'm going to try to. I'm going to send a driver off the deck. Why not?
I got to tell you, I like the play. Why not? Just go for it. Oh, stay away from that bunker. Let's see what happens out of this greenside bunker.
I thought we were going to carry that, clearly. And we were a foot away from being right up there. That would have hit and rode up onto the green. Wow. Okay. Golf can be just a mean sport sometimes. Not sometimes. It's mean all the time. 39 yards, uphill 7 feet. At least it's mean to me in real life all the time. This is a nightmare shot. We're on an upslope. And we don't know how this ball is going to carry. We don't know how the wind's going to affect it. There's a lot of question marks here. But you know what they say? When in doubt, send it. I don't know who says that, but I'm sure somebody does. That's what Ryan Gamer's brother, Rhett Gamer, says in the world of NASCAR.
John, give us a read on this putt.
I think this one is going to move to the left.
One time.
This putt starts on a good line. This putt still tracking nicely.
You rotten thing.
Here's the tap in for par.
Exactly, Rich. You know, we took a risk with the driver off the deck. Probably shouldn't have.
It's a one-shot lead.
Why didn't we just put it with a choked approach? I mean, not choked approach, like a spinner, our favorite shot. Jason Day at the top, -5. Technically, my favorite shot is the choked approach, but
yards, Rich. Placement off the tee, critical here.
I am sending
it. Straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers. Lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a green that once again chases away from you at the back end of it.
That is absolute perfection. You know, Jerry in the caddy book leading into this round, he had this hole circled as send
He's
it.
setting up for his
And we
second
sent it.
shot. 5 shots off the pace.
I like a chip. I think this gives us the best chance to make it. Chip a little 56-degree wedge right up that slope. Just like that. Come on.
Putting for birdie here.
Come on. First
Now
bird.
5 strokes behind.
I'm just trying to stay focused today. You know, I feel like I didn't really lose focus in that final round last week. Maybe a couple times, but
Now we head to the famous par 5
Oh, boy.
6th. Rich, a lot of players are thinking birdie, maybe even eagle.
Out to the right, most definitely the widest part of the fairway, just left of the left-hand bunker out there. We'll leave a layup out to the right, and then you just have a short pitch on from there. This is a really solid birdie opportunity.
yeah, this is a
Well, I like the look
nightmare
of the
hole.
line here.
It's
You
really,
should find the fairway.
it's a simple hole as long as you don't hit it in the water, but it is just so dangerous. The tee shot's scary, the approach shot's scary. It's all scary.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th.
I am not challenging that pin, I can tell you that. I'm gonna go 3-wood. I'm gonna go 2-iron, and yeah, just put it on the green. I don't know why I was that confident to think we can just get up there and put it on the green
I
like
love
that.
this type of courage, Rich.
We-
Going forward
We
into.
barely made it.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
If this goes in, this is going to be putt of the century. This is huge.
Wow. Putt of the century, you hear that? Henny must have missed the Impossible Challenge at Central Park AG. We had a lot of putts of the centuries there, but we were there for 66 weeks. 59 feet, uphill 2 inches. John was the only one who was there as a commentator. One time right here. Come on. Go, go. You got to hit it.
That's very well judged.
That
Inside
could have been the
range.
line. Obviously, you don't want to hit it
He's
into the
got this
water.
putt to
You
break
can.
inside the top 20 on the leaderboard.
Yeah, we're tied for 23rd right now. The cut's at 1 over. Beautiful.
And down
Come
it
on.
goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Jason
Currently
Day at the
2
top.
under
Joe
for the day.
Damon, Vincent Norman, Lydia Ko.
Here's a look at the par 3 7th.
Vincent Norman up there again. He was up there in the final pairing. It was Xander Schauffele. It was actually Ryan Gamer and Vincent Norman, I think, and Xander Schauffele was in the next to final pairing. 191, uphill 3 feet. This pin is so mean. I mean, protected by that sand, you just can't challenge it. The odds of landing it here and stopping it and not hitting the sand, it's almost impossible. But what we can do is a choked approach 2-iron, lofted a touch, just put out in the middle of the green. Just like that. Well, the wind's got to grab it. Come on, wind. Come on. That's pretty good. We'll take it. We're dancing.
This one would be from downtown.
There's not much here. 43 feet, downhill 1 foot. The toughest part is the speed. Barely breaking to the left at the beginning, and then towards the middle, and then for the rest of the putt, moves to the right. I don't see a lot here. Got to cut. Good holing speed. That was straight in. Was it? No, it wasn't. Definitely wasn't straight in.
This putt is for par.
These are the ones you got to make. Putts we did not make last week. There it is. Come on.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
Would love to get to 8 under today. I know that's a long shot with the most difficult part of the course coming up.
It's a par
Still,
4.
I'm feeling good. 2 under through 8. We haven't made many mistakes. We got this. Look at that swing. It's perfect on 2 aspects. The other 2, well, not so much, but we'll take it. A little luck.
Let's go down to Henny.
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
I mean, this is a nightmare. The wind is at our back. It can knock it down as well. This is a dangerous shot to try to plant close. I think what we do is go for the backboard. I think pitching wedge. Just spin it back.
Oh, come on. Let him in.
That'll do. I'm not going to
11
lie and
feet
say
to
that's
go.
what I was trying to do. Because
Okay,
that
Henny,
was
give us
not
a
what I was
read here.
trying to do. I hit
Even
it
to
very
my eye,
steep.
It's looking a little left to right.
I hit it too steep. I mean, that was so dangerous. Wow. Yeah, I tried to do that.
That one just
I tell you,
rolls
those
by.
putts are so tough.
Not a
They're
bad
short
effort right
putts,
there
a
from
lot of
long
break
range. Big
downhill.
breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Yeah, I mean, simple as that. Just didn't read it right. It's a very tough putt to read. We'll take it.
Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par.
Thanks for reminding us, Andrew. Thank you. It's true, though. Look at Jerry. Jerry gave Ryan a pat on the back there if you all saw it. Jason Day at the top. Victor Hovland, Joe Damon, Vincent Norman. We're in 23rd place right now through 8.
Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4.
I just want to give a big thank you to all of you all for all the continued support on this series. We are over 100 episodes now. I think this is episode 103. And you all seem to still love this series, and it's still going on. So greatly appreciate all the support here, keeping this series going. I am loving it, and I'm just glad you all are as well. So thank you. You all are all legends. Why did I pull out the pirate power drive there? I've got an idea. Hear
Look
me
how
out.
high that grass is.
I mean, this really is the only play we have. So, I mean, we're not going this way. I am doing a punch, right? Hopefully we don't hit the tree right in front of us, though. That is the main issue here. We're going to go a 2-iron punch shot. I'm tempted to do a 3-wood punch. No, I like 2-iron here. A 2-iron punch, fade.
This one
4.
headed out to the left.
2 under for the event.
Okay. That swing was a little off. I'm glad nobody was standing right in those areas because that would have knocked them out. That power drive last week. I still can't forget that one when we knocked out 4 people. Yeah, the dinner was great. Dinner was great, but oh my. 29 yards, uphill 4 feet. All we got to do is land this about 22 yards. Let it trickle on down. Be on our way. I mean, that felt really good. But what do I know? I was off by 8.54 degrees.
A chance to save par.
Okay. We'll take it. Ryan looked like he was really nervous on that one. I don't know if he thought it was going to miss or what, but he looked really nervous.
Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead.
Okay, Jason Day closes out at 7 under. Joe Damon 6 under. Justin Thomas, Vincent Norman right now.
We begin the back nine here on the 10th hole.
Players have looked at this hole differently over the years. It used to be just a layup shy of that bunker down the right-hand side. But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated.
Remember Jerry's strategy was fairways and greens? Have we hit a fairway? Jerry kicked that one. I don't know if y'all saw him. He ran up there and he just kicked that one into the fairway. Oh my. This is our range right here. 96 yards away. Uphill 12 feet. Wind blowing to the right 10 miles per hour. This is a classic 56-degree wedge choked approach. All day, every day. Stay. Stay.
What a beautiful leave right there. Birdie would look really nice on the scorecard.
I want to win this tournament so bad. 8 feet. Downhill 2 inches, a heavy right to left breaking putt here. You are never going to have an easy putt on this course. Get in there.
And with that,
Come
he
on.
moves to 3 under par for the championship.
4 back. Justin Thomas is 7 under through 15 though. Plenty of golf left. Okay, here we go. Hole 11, 3 under, tied for 16th place. So you might have saw a weird cut there. I went to take a drink of pop, and I think I inhaled it. Like, I think it went straight into my lungs. I had a big coughing fit, and yeah, don't worry, I'm fine. I'm fine. Would have been an embarrassing way to end a video, right? What happened? Well, I inhaled pop. Here we go. Wind. Wind. Wind.
Attaboy, good shot. Sitting at 3 under par.
Oh boy, that was close. Too close. 125 yards, uphill 7 feet. You did not want to miss left, I can tell you that. Right here with 11 mile per hour wind, interfaced a bit, but mostly to the right. I like a choked approach. 9 iron, believe it or not. Y'all are never shocked to hear that. I'm going to fade this right against that wind. And go right for it. Or not fade, draw. Oh, that's it?
9 iron, I think.
Just a casual quad perfect.
In this wind, what that says to me is he struck that good.
This putt was about 8 feet.
Looking for another birdie here.
It's basically straight in. It's right to left and left to right.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Back-to-back
take it.
birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
A little bit off in the
He's
read, but it went
currently
in.
tied for 12th in this tournament.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
I love this
And the
course.
12th hole
This course
reach,
is awesome.
Similar to the 4th hole, Arnold Palmer has really started to mimic front and back nines.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left. You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
What about missing left here? Fairways and greens, everybody, right? I'm sure Jerry is very proud of all these fairways and greens being hit today. I mean, got to take the screenshot moment here and reset and wake up, right? I mean, this is wild. Have we hit a fairway? Yeah, a couple, but not very many. You know, the more I think about that, probably should have even pulled out the power drive. That's the big problem there. I don't think we really need it. But I mean, we probably could have got there in 2 anyways. Fairways and greens. I mean, to be fair, that's always our strategy. We just rarely execute the fairway part. Thank you, Luke.
Sitting at -4.
Okay, 96 yards, uphill 3 feet. We're in 12th place right now, and we can still have the lead after this round. We're playing good. We just need more birdies. Let's get one right here. 56-degree wedge, choked approach. That's the perfect distance right there. Got a
This
hop.
one's right at the pin. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Thank you.
This
But,
man
you
to
know,
tie for 5th in the
last
standings.
week, I had no confidence on the green, especially in that final round. That's
Mark
huge.
it down. That's birdie number 5.
Justin Thomas.
is atop the leaderboard. Got
Yeah,
a
he's at
one-shot
8 under.
buffer.
8 under through 17. He has 1 hole left. Couple
Number
players
13,
at 7.
Not a long hole by anyone's stretch, but the pond in front of the green really plays havoc.
It does, more so than it should. It's just a
Not for
long
us.
iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side. Open up the angle for your second shot. And it's obvious, you just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side. Make a par. Pretty simple.
Well, you don't want to miss it right or short. I've
that
missed
was
it short
pure.
plenty of times. So it's not just to the right. You can miss the water. You can miss it in the water short too. Trust me. 77 yards, uphill 1 foot. Good news is the wind is helping us. Question is, do you want to win or do you want to lose? You can answer that 2 different ways here. You could say, do you want to win or do you want to lose? Attack. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? Lay up. The thing about win or lose depends, right? It all depends. Both could be winning strategies. What's the winning strategy today? And actually, I can tell you what the winning strategy is today. It's put this ball right next to the hole and be on our way.
Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
Let's move
I
one
tell
step
ya,
closer to the lead here. This putt for
I
a
was
share of
so
4.
nervous. Like, I know I hit that with confidence. I don't know the facial expression that I had during that, but I want you all to know how terrified I was. Okay, here we go. One time. Get in there.
Playing.
Come
6
on.
birdies in a round. And
Haul in that
stepping up
birdie
the
train,
standings
everybody.
after that effort.
One back. Jason Day
And
bogeyed
another
the
of the
18th.
uphill par 3s, the 14th, Rich.
This
Not
is such
Jason
a
Day,
difficult
Justin
hole
Thomas.
because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
I know the shot here. I almost had an ace here in this game, and it's a choked approach 2-iron. Hit it just a little bit steep, right stick down just a little bit, and you try to put this on that right to left slope. It's going to kick hard to the left, and you try to roll it over there. You just don't want to miss to the left, though. You got to be kidding me.
Well,
And it plugged.
sometimes in the game, it gives you good breaks, and then you get bad ones. Unfortunately, this one's a bad one.
That's golf. You're going to make mistakes. Get them and move on. We can't change the past. We can help shape the future. That's what we're going to do right now. Wow. You can't miss left. And why? Well, because of this. I mean, simple. It's because of this right here. We just got to put this up and onto the green. The ball is buried, so...
And that's well played. Safely onto the putting surface. He has this
Did
putt
you all
to save his
see
par.
what just happened? Did anybody pay attention to the Evo swing? I hope you didn't. If you did not, don't rewind it. If you saw it, don't say anything. All I'm going to say is that was one of the luckiest shots I've ever hit. What does Rich always say? It's better to be lucky than good. There's a great example. We were trying to send it over there. Our swing was so bad that we played it so safe on the course management side that it still went perfect. Because we were adding so much distance playing for the middle of the green. Jerry about fell over, everybody. Jerry about fell over. He's going ahead to walk to the other tee. He can't watch anymore after that one. Ryan thought he was playing hockey.
And that's a way to fight back from a tough break. Well holed.
That's amazing.
Exceptional up and down from the greenside bunker.
As we move on
yeah,
to the next hole,
100% calculated.
At the leaderboard, and he is in a tie for 4th.
Don't forget to leave your perfectly calculated comments there. Definitely calculated. Now, this is one that I send.
That's a textbook swing.
Don't say that, Andrew.
This is a bomb.
It is, but it's in the heavy rough. Reason I said don't say that,
John,
Andrew, because I knew where it was going.
Well, guys, a lie is, you know, if, considering the situation, is pretty good. Hopefully they can get a hold of this one.
Thank you, John. John's right. I mean, it's a really good lie here. Probably 80-some%. Perfect range for a 50-degree wedge here. Just normal approach, no choked approach. Fade it right up against the wind. Put it on the green, send it in.
Just off the fairway, and what a beautiful shot.
Thank you, Andrew. That's beautiful.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. Got some work to do with this putt.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Yeah, you notice he didn't say the tee shots.
How tough will this putt be?
I don't know that you can give this enough break off the left-hand side. Whew.
Yeah, she's not wrong. I mean, a lot of break here. You're not going to have an easy putt on this golf course. Tied for 4th place, 6 under par on hole 15 here. Got to make this birdie. Little 19-footer with a whole lot of break middle to end.
This putt on the way, looking good. Oh, I like the looks of this.
Yes! Come on. Look at Ryan, just calm.
Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Look at this. This is a 6-way tie at the top. Russell Henley is through 13th
now to the
at
16th
7.
hole, a par 5.
What a beautiful view here. I love this tee shot. This golf hole is beautiful. Look at Jerry saying the strategy. He's basically talking about the next couple holes. He's not talking about this one. This one he's saying send this into the green and get an eagle or Albie. Next one he's talking about don't hit it in the water, right? Like, it's as simple as that. I am not hitting a choked. I am hitting a power drive here. I was about to say I'm not going to. I changed my mind, and that's another one.
That's a disappointing shot.
Look, Jerry's like, are you kidding me, Ryan? Like, what?
Second shot.
Fairways
on
and
the
greens.
16th hole.
Fairways and greens. That's all he says. That's all he said today. Instead of how about it, he's saying fairways and greens. Fairways and greens. I think we do try to get this up and out and over. A great lie. Oh, this is a fantastic lie. This is a lie where you attack.
This is a 4-iron.
And it's coming out of the sand. Not sure if it's enough, though.
It's just so disappointing ending up in the water.
Too steep? No, it's not. Ryan's athletic. He'll be fine. Oh, boy. You know, what do we want to give ourselves? A nice choked approach, maybe? Yeah, like around here.
7 under for the tournament.
Wish I could take back that shot setup as soon as I hit it and as soon as I said it. You remember how you remember? You're like, yeah, we know exactly what you said, right? But I hope you don't remember. But yeah, I knew as soon as I hit it. I'm like, what am I doing?
Oh, that was a fly lie from the rough.
Yeah, it really was. Let's ship this in. You know what? I'm putting this.
Oh, I thought that was going down.
Open club face. If it wasn't an open club face by 7 degrees, it was. Wow. That is an unexpected, not an unexpected. I bogeyed this hole multiple times, but should have just laid up. Hindsight's 20/20. Look, Ryan can't believe it. Jerry gives him a pat on the back, like bogey's gonna happen, get him to move on.
After that hole, our featured player is sliding down the leaderboard.
Russell Henley 8 under through 14. All right. Okay. Let's birdie.
We've reached the 17th. It's a par 3.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
Three wood on the way.
That's very good. Little choked approach. 3 wood. Stay. Stay. That's makeable.
And the mindset now is to get up and down from here.
Before the putt, we got to take a screenshot moment, right? Like, you know, it's to control the nerves. And listen, if you're nervous during a round, all you got to do, if you're on a beautiful golf hole, you go in here to the instant replay, you take about 10 screenshots from different angles, and then you move on. I'm telling you, it helps. I'm going to try that right now. You know, I get the question a lot, and I think I've mentioned this multiple times in the series, but Ryan, why do you take so many screenshots? And well, I don't have a great answer. I just like to, but I like to remember the moments, but also I have the same question back usually is, why don't you take a lot of screenshots, right? So that's my question always back every single time. Like, well, why don't you? 5 yards, smooth left to right putt for birdie. Let's sink it one time right here. This is when you one time. If you're new to the channel, one times help Ryan play better golf and better sports in general across all the sports. One time this one in here.
How did that not go in?
Well, it didn't go in because it was a terrible putting stroke, Andrew.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 5th.
I will say, I feel like we played better going into the final round when we were losing. We're down 2. Russell Henley's at the top. He could always bogey. Just put this in the fairway, birdie, and be on our way. We need a birdie. Because final round pin locations are very tough. We need to get this birdie. And then after that, we'll be in 7th place, maybe one back, depending on what Russell Henley does. He may bogey. We don't know. I mean, look at the stretch of golf he's about to play.
What do you see down there?
Oh, the breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player.
Well, Rich always says, when it's breezy, swing easy. So that's what I'm about to do right now. Gonna draw it right into the wind, hit it a little bit shallow, send it against the wind, put it on the dance floor, dance it in. Just like that.
Club choice is a 6-iron. All right, we can work with that.
Gonna be a tough putt, but it's makeable.
This putt to move into a tie for 2nd. Henny, what more can you tell us?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup.
23 feet. Uphill 2 inches. A heavy left to right breaking putt. This is a game-changing putt because this could put us from 2 strokes back to 1 strokes back if we make it. 1 stroke back. One time. Come on.
This should turn back to the right. Right on line, but just misses.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Golf can be so painful. Listen, I'll take a par all day, every day. That's going to be a 6 under par at Bay Hill. That is very good. And we have a chance to win this tournament. That's tied for 5th place right now. Let's see what the rest of the field does.
Things up on 18. Top 5 on the leaderboard. That is never a bad thing. He's currently in a tie for 5th.
There we go. Tied for 5th place. Going into the final round. At the top of the leaderboard, we have Russell Henley, Justin Thomas, Jason Day, Justin Suh, Ryan Gamer, Xander Schauffele, Victor Hovland, Alejandro Tosti, Corey Connors, and Joe Damon. I mean, this is a battle again. These difficulty settings have been amazing this year. Like, they were the same last year, but they really weren't, because remember, Season 2 was when the patch went through. Technically, that patch was a long time ago, but we were still in the first season. So they did the leaderboard patch, but it wasn't until you started a new year. So on the same difficulties as we were last year, the leaderboards were very inconsistent last year. But now, they're consistent and they are fun. It is a fight. We still have those tournaments where we blow them out. All right, that's just when we play good. They still have the tournaments where they blow us out. So, you know, it happens that way. But what a fight. Russell Henley at the top. 3-way tie in 2nd, and then a 6-way tie in 5th. Wow. That bogey. That one bogey. That's all it takes, but better than last week. The final round there in Marigot Cove, we had 4 bogeys, 4 or 5, and without those, we would have had a chance to win the tournament in a tie break probably. So that's golf sometimes. It's frustrating, obviously. I want to see how many players are tied in 5th place. So there's 6. And okay, that's it. So 6-way tie in 5th place. That is wild. It is going to be a fight the rest of this round. Let's take a look at the scorecard here. Good front 9. No bogeys. Love that. 34, 2 under. Then we caught fire. Thank you for the birdie train, YouTube. Birdie on 10 through 13. Par, birdie, and then that bogey on 16. Heartbreaking. But then a par, that's a 32 on the back. A 66, 6 under on the scorecard. That is a great round of golf. Love that course. Every single time I play it, I love it. It is a fight. It is a challenge. It is just such a great golf course, and I love this tournament, and I want to win this tournament so bad. To do that, we have to play lights out this week. Last week, we were tied for 1st going in, and we stumbled under pressure. Now this week, there's a little less pressure there chasing. There's still pressure. And one stat we really have to improve is the strategy of this round. Fairways and greens, Jerry said. And Ryan said no and no. 64% fairways, 72% gers. It's actually insane that we still got the 6 under despite those stats here. So we played really well. Proximity hole was not good at all, but you know what was? The putter was hot today. 100 short, 100 medium. 10% long is not ideal, but still. I mean, we capitalized on the birdies, and that's all we had to do. 80% scrambling, that's good when you miss that many greens. And birdie conversion of 53. We'll take that with the 32 feet proximity to hole. So that's going to be 7 birdies, 10 par, and 1 lone bogey. That's a great round. I'm very disappointed in the fairways and greens because going into this tournament, you know, that was my strategy. When I was out at the range, I was just working on fairways. Like, let's hit this in the fairway. Hit it right here. Let's hit it here. I was working on pinpoint accuracy there. And we got into the round, and it's just like, oh, I forgot everything I learned. I'm just going to send it every time in a power drive and send it into the rough. Couple more fairways hit. Couple more birdies. We're tied for 1st place. But last week, we were tied for 1st place, and, well, things did not go our way. So maybe the strategy is to be exactly where we are. We are sitting here, 2 strokes behind Russell Henley in a 6-way tie for 5th place. I will see you all in the next video. You all are all legends. Thank you all for watching this to the end. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like before you go. It really helps the channel, and subscribe for plenty more sports game content. We have multiple ongoing career mode series. So if you like this one, you're likely to enjoy the other ones as well. They are all so much fun right now. If you're not watching the NHL 26 one, make sure you watch it this week. And then also there's plenty of other great series going on right now. Check them out down in the video description. Then, of course, we'll have the Impossible Challenge round this Friday, where Ryan and the legendary caddy Jerry will take on another Impossible course. And hopefully this will be a bounce back week in the Impossible Challenge. But I'll see you in the next one. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.